This is Tom with Thomas Andrews Small Business Advisors. You can check us out at www.thomas-andrew.org. Elected officials and appointed board members. Think big. Over the past 32 years, I've had an opportunity to work with hundreds, if not thousands, of both elected officials and board members in various capacities. Whether they be on a Chamber of Commerce board or an Economic Development board or a Main Street board or simply some other service organization board, I've had an opportunity to work with them. And on occasion, typically at the end of an engagement, one of them will ask, Tom, what can we do better in our role to serve this organization or community? And my answer is always the same. Think big. See, I've noticed particularly in smaller communities a bit of a trend. And when I say smaller community, I mean like a suburb or rural community that happens to be maybe less than 50,000 people. And that also includes those that are 1,000 people. But I've noticed a bit of a trend that electeds and board members often consist of several members of the community that just happen to have highly technical skills. Whether those skills be designing and building multi-million or in some cases billion-dollar facilities, saving people's lives, they happen to be a physician, or they happen to run larger organizations. They run very technical lives in their 8-to-5 careers. Yet when it comes time to serve on an organization or community, they tend to bring ridiculously small ideas to the table, which is completely converse to what they do in their 8-to-5. So rather than scaling up their community with bold, monumental visions and action plans, they tend to scale down the enormity of their personal skills to think much smaller for the organization or community that they serve. And here's the trap. When individuals are elected or appointed, they tend to meet people where they are. Whether it be through economics or education or place, that's how you build relationships and garner support. But however you serve, you've been selected to elevate, not to stagnate. So once you're elected or appointed, the mission changes. The mission changes from simply meeting people to where they are to taking them somewhere much greater, and that's leadership. So many communities and organizations, particularly smaller ones, get stuck in their current awareness. Each community really only knows what they know from their set of experiences and history. You've been elected or appointed to expand their frontiers of knowledge and possibilities. So I encourage you to simply think big but not absurd. If you're in a town of 5,000 people, Nordstrom's isn't coming, okay? That's not what I'm talking about. Think big. How can this community or this organization truly grow and meet society and meet modern times where they are? How can you advance your community or organization into the future? So I encourage you to simply think big. If you view your community as a Mayberry, you're probably thinking too small. See, today's Mayberry isn't just trying to keep the barbershop going. It's focused on advancing technology and creating new visions to prevent Mayberry from becoming prehistoric bedrock. Aside from working with independent businesses, Thomas Andrew works with a variety of communities, chambers of commerce, main streets, economic development groups as well, including strategic planning for new leadership and onboarding of new leadership, whether those be elected officials or board members. We'd love to help. So if we can assist your organization in any way, whether that be defining what roles are in leadership capacities, whether they be elected officials or board members, we would love to help. Again, check us out, www.thomas-andrew.org. As always, we'd love to be on your team.